Conte did mention that Inter have to be more ruthless, but they were not. Sassuolo getting a point, a vital point against Inter. What a game we have witnessed. 6 goals, and Adriano is with me. It was a titanic battle, you could say, Adriano. I mean, you never knew who was going to come out on top. Conte will be so disappointed with that.
He will be very disappointed. Drop points in the end to concede that equaliser late on, but really a match that had it all. 3-3 in the end, plenty of goals, plenty of entertainment, and maybe the miss of the season as well, which could have cost Inter the 3 points in the end. But of course, Caputo got Sassuolo off to that very fast start. We know that their head-to-head record against Inter has been very strong, and we explored it at half-time, but they were very confident on the ball when in possession. And incredibly, though, we were very surprised that they trailed, of course, Inter getting 2 goals just shy of half-time. Lukaku with another goal from the penalty spot. But look, to Sassuolo's credit, they responded in that second half and proved that they are a team who are very competitive and deserve to be in Serie A. So it's very impressive by them, their second half comeback.
Biraghi scoring the second for Inter Milan. On the balance of the game, I think it's a fair result.
Look, I do think it was a fair result. Obviously, that Gagliardini miss, as I said, could have put Inter very clear and comfortable. But Sassuolo deserved both times when they equalised in that second half. And I think on the run of play, had the better chances over the course of the 90 minutes there. Borja Valero popping up with a goal that they thought was the winner Inter, but of course, very, very late on, just a couple of minutes later, and 3-3, and that's how it finished. But Sassuolo, a deserved point, incredibly still a dominant record against Inter. Inter have not beaten Sassuolo at the San Siro since 2014. So that run continues, and a nice point and a nice match with a bigger one to come.
Some poor defending over there, but the miss by Gagliardini, Adriano. I mean, I think even I would have scored that, and I'm not a striker per se, but wow, this has to be the miss of the season.
This is one of the biggest misses I've ever seen. I could not believe when I was watching this live that Gagliardini found a way to miss, and as I said, it could have put Inter 3-1 up, comfortable, clear, and perhaps that was their chance of the Scudetto gone right then and there. So a disappointing night in the end for Antonio Conte and Inter Milan.
I think Terry Phelan would have scored that goal as well, considering he's a left back with his right foot. Let's have a look at how this result affects the league standing. As you can see, Inter Milan 4 points now behind Lazio. And speaking of Lazio are involved in such a mouth-watering fixture. Atalanta at home, Bergamo up against Lazio, 4 points behind Juventus. This is going to be such a great game. 134 goals scored by both the teams in Serie A. We should expect a few more, right, Adriano?
I am expecting plenty of goals in this one. I don't know if it will be as entertaining as Inter Sassuolo, given what we just simply need the 3 points to maintain the pace with Juventus at the top of the table. But no Ilicic again.
Exactly, no Ilicic again for Atalanta.
Yeah. Well, that has been the issue, the injury concern for Ilicic. He is on the bench for this match. It will be interesting to see whether or not Gasperini opts to use him at some point in the match, but still plenty of firepower there. Of course, Zapata up top, Papu Gomez, Malinovsky there. They have goals all over the park, so I don't think it will be that big a blow, but certainly they face a tough task against the best defence in Italy as well, in Lazio.
Even Gosens scores a few goals from left back, so Atalanta have goals left, right and centre. This is a beautiful season, especially for the city as well. Bergamo has been going through so much. They're in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Can Atalanta dream? Can Atalanta even probably go a step further in the Champions League?
Well, certainly no one believed last season that Atalanta would be able to qualify for the Champions League, let alone make it to the quarterfinals. And the fairy tale that has been Atalanta this season continues to be the story that, well, inspires Italian football right across the board. It's a club that only have a wage bill that is the equivalent to a mid-table English championship club. So what they have achieved not only this season, but the season prior, has been quite extraordinary. And as I said, very inspiring as a whole. And we'll keep in mind that in the Champions League now, with single-legged ties in the quarters and the semis, well, it's a one-off 90 minutes, anything can happen. So I do think they can dare to dream in Europe this season.
And Lazio, we see the formation of Lazio over there, just conceded 23 goals. What's the word in Italy about Lazio? You would expect the likes of Napoli and Inter probably to challenge Juventus, Adriano. But Lazio have come out. They are mean in defense, second highest goal scorers, like a proper team.
Yes, certainly I think the stability in this Lazio side under Simone Inzaghi, his scoring record of 36. He's been important, but defensively, Acerbi, Radu, and everyone else who's helped out in a defensive manner is a key reason as to why Lazio have maintained that pace with Juventus over the course of the season. Will push them, in my opinion, all the way.
27 goals scored by him already. Is he going to be the difference? Is he going to be the man who decides the title where it goes?
Well, obviously, to have a 30 or soon-to-be 30-goal striker in your squad is obviously always very important. And when you match that with the defence that they have and the strength down there, well, certainly Immobile does hold the key. So they'll need him to be fit and firing and at his best, and particularly on a night like tonight against such a strong attack in Atalanta.
Adriano, just one last word, your prediction.
Very tough not to predict a draw in this match, but I believe that Atalanta will win narrowly, given the fact that this is Lazio's first match on their return to Serie A.
Fair enough. All right, Adriano, thank you so much for joining us. The first half is on its way. It should be a goal fest. Atalanta up against Lazio.